Hello to all my friends in second grade. Thank you guys for watching every day. I have some shout outs for Sophia and Karina. Thanks for commenting on my last video. We're going to do context clues today. I believe this paper was in your packet that came in the mail. This is from iReady, actually. This was a lesson that you might have done on iReady. We're going to talk about context clues because it's something that helps you learn how to read. When you come to a word that you don't know, we're going to talk about how you can use the sentence, the whole sentence, to figure out what that one word might mean. If you don't know what a word means, there's different things that you can do. You can look up the definition, and you can look that up in a dictionary, or you can maybe use the other words in the sentence to help you figure that one out. So there are 6 sentences here. And the directions are to look at the underlined word and circle the other words that help you understand what that word means. So they were asking you, what other word in the sentence might help you figure out what the word means? So the first sentence is many or animals live in the rainforest. If I didn't know this word, I can look at the other words. Many or animals live in the rainforest. So if they're saying that this is like animals, now I have a better idea of what this word could be. So something that's like an animal that would live in the rainforest. Now let's try to tap it out. Krr. Hey, look. E-A. E. T. Yours. Creatures. Creatures. Many creatures or animals live in the rainforest. Good job. That word animals was my clue to help me figure out what the other word meant. A creature is like a living thing. Like a bat might be a creature, or a centipede, or a caterpillar, or a butterfly. All of those living things, we can call them creatures of the rainforest. Number 2, big flocks or groups of birds dive through the sky. We're pretending that we don't know what this word means. We read it. I said it's flocks. But what does that mean? Big flocks or groups of birds dive through the sky. So if I look right after the word flocks, what's that word? Groups of birds. So I'm guessing that a flock is a group of birds. Can you picture that? Can you picture when birds fly through the sky and they all stay together in like a letter V, like a V shape when they fly? That's a flock of birds. So we used our context clues, these other words, to help us figure out and visualize what a flock of birds is. Number 3, mammals, like tigers and monkeys, climb on high branches. Look at what's in monkeys, E-Y. Remember the word keys and donkeys? Monkeys has that same ending. We learned that in foundations. If I didn't know what mammals meant, what words in this sentence can help you? Mammals, like tigers and monkeys, climb on high branches. So mammals might be animals that are like tigers and monkeys. And they are. Mammals are warm-blooded animals. So warm-blooded animals like tigers and monkeys climb on high branches. We used these clues to help us visualize what that word meant. Number 4, bright blue butterflies or fly between tall trees. We're trying to figure out the underlined word. Bright blue butterflies float or fly between tall trees. So right after this word is the word fly between tall trees. So I'm picturing a butterfly, and I'm picturing 2 trees, and I'm picturing it flying back and forth. What does a butterfly do when it flies back and forth? Did you ever hear this word? Shout it out. Yes, flutter. Flutter. Flutter means to fly back and forth between the trees. These words were my context clues that helped me figure it out. Also, the word butterfly helped me because I can visualize a butterfly when its wings are kind of going back and forth. That's when it's fluttering. So these clues helped me figure out this word. Those are the context clues. Let's try number 5. Tiny, I don't know. Tiny, such as frogs, hide in the leaves. Hey, look. EA, leaves. Tiny. Ooh, well, PH, we know that when PH is together, it says the F sound. So amphibians. I don't know what that means. I need my context clues. Tiny amphibians, such as frogs, hide in the leaves. So which word in the sentence is going to help me figure out what amphibians mean? Yes, the word frogs. That will help me. So tiny amphibians, so I'm picturing a tiny frog hiding in the leaves. So an amphibian must be a word that describes frogs. And if I looked it up, I would know that amphibians is a word like mammals. It's a category of animals. Animals are like tigers and monkeys, mammals. Amphibians are like frogs and snakes. So I can picture those kind of animals, and this word helped me figure that out. Here's my word I don't know. You read this sentence. Wow. I don't know this word, but I know snakes can be 30 feet long. 30 feet long? Wow. That's really long. That's like, if I'm 5 feet tall, that's like 6 of me. Wow, 30 feet long. So if that's really, really long, and I'm picturing a snake that's really, really long, and I'm trying to figure out this word, what could it be? Norm. I see norm. Norm us. Anybody know it? Yes, enormous. What does enormous mean? An enormous snake can be 30 feet? That's really long. So I'm guessing that enormous means like giant, gigantic, large, very large. Enormous snakes can be 30 feet long. Which words in this sentence helped you figure that out? I used these words, 30 feet long, because I can picture that in my mind, how long that is. And for a snake, is very big. So enormous. I used my context clues to figure that out. If you have this other paper in your packet that you got in the mail, you can work on this today. There's 4 questions here. If you don't have the paper, I will show you the questions. Let's see if you can get the answers. What do nocturnal animals do? So here's your sentence. Big and small nocturnal animals only come out at night. What do nocturnal animals do? Here's the word nocturnal. We're going to say that we don't know what that means. We're going to use context clues from this sentence to figure out, what do nocturnal animals do? You can write that answer on your paper. Number 2, which words help you know what nocturnal means? So which words from this sentence were your context clues to help you figure out what nocturnal means? Did the word animals only help you? Did the words big and small help you? Did the words only come out at night help you, or small nocturnal? Which words help you figure out what this means? You can write the answer on your paper. Here's the sentence. Wild cats hunt for prey or food after dark. What does the word prey mean? Here are your choices. Remember our beginning sentence. Wild cats hunt for prey or food after dark. Pick your answer for number 3. And the same sentence is for number 4. Which word helps you know what the word prey means? Wild cats hunt for prey or food after dark. Which word was your context clue to tell you what the word prey means? Cats, food, dark, or wild? Write your answers down. I will tell you the answers in 1 second so you can check your paper. Ready? The answer for number 1. What do nocturnal animals do? Guess what they do? They only come out at night. So, they only come out when it gets dark. Number 1 is B. Nocturnal animals, they stay up all night. They only come out when it's dark. So if you put B, give yourself a star. Number 2, which words help you know what nocturnal means? What I learned from this is nocturnal animals only come out at night. So the part about night, that's what helped me. Not the word animals, not the word big and small, only come out at night. The answer I picked was C. If you picked C, give yourself a star. Number 3, what does the word prey mean? Wildcats hunt for prey. Look at or food after dark. So if I'm thinking that prey has something to do with food, is it where wildcats live? No. When wildcats sleep? No. What wildcats look like? No. What wildcats eat? Eat. So my answer for 3 was D. If you picked D, give yourself a star. Number 4, which word helps you know what the word prey means? I picked B because this word food really helps me understand. Number 4 is B. Good job on your context clues work today. We're going to start our April calendar soon that Mrs. Spadone showed you. So if you watched Mrs. Spadone's video, you'll be ready for our next week of learning. Great job, everybody.